Hey Nathan,
Yeah.
will the video bother you? Okay. If either one of us say anything that we don't want published, I edit all that out.
Okay. No, it won't bother me at all. Matter of fact, I'll probably go back and look at all my bad form.
Well, I mean, most of the video will be of you and, well, and my paddle strokes.
Sorry. I get bad water in my ears, like when I'm rolling and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I bought these surf ears. Try to eliminate some of that water in there. Get them tangled real quick. Let's pair up AirPods. That's our luck.
It's all good.
Thunder. The word you're looking for is thunder. No, stop. Don't find it.
Yeah, it's cold.
Having any luck?
We just got one and he got one.
There's almost always trout coming right through here.
Yeah. There's some real big ones right there about where you
Half the time I can just reach down and grab them. And if you were wondering about the river temp, this is the river temp.
Do what?
If you were wondering about the water temp, this is the water temp, which is a lot colder than the creek. This little wave right here, I always catch it. I call it Augie's wave. There's a fella named Augie that and his wife Betsy that are always out here. Anyway, it's kind of a little warm up for me because I'm old. Just a nice little wave in the middle of nowhere.
Do what?
Just a nice little wave in the middle of nowhere.
Alright, look at you. Made my hands go up.
It's all good, brother. I'm in no hurry if you want to, whatever you want to do, brother. It's just a way for me to get my stiff old hips to disengage a little bit.
Yeah.
There's some decent flow in the middle over here. Some good spots to do whatever. So a couple little ledges. First drop is, depends on where you go, but first drop's a couple feet. The next drop's about a foot or so. Like you can see where he's at. I was mostly just trying to stay out of his way. This little island up here. That little island up there is a couple kind of tame little surf waves that are fun once in a while, depending on what you're in the mood for. I normally catch the one on river right at the island and just play on it for a minute.
Okay.
I was gonna sit there, and I like kind of surfing in the middle of that flow just to
Get you loose.
yeah. And them two gals was coming straight for me.
Yeah. Good way to move you around a little bit.
You can get it. They're not very sticky.
Huh?
They're not very sticky.
No.
Trying to think if I should sit here and tell you about all these stuff or just let you read and run. Probably just read and run, huh?
Probably gonna end up upside down at least once.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, the tree lines up on the edges are...
Yeah. Especially if you're in the weight range. My axioms are the large, so I'm at the very bottom of the weight range. So it's almost like a creek boat. Because I mean, my stern sits up so high because I don't have enough weight to get it down. So What's that, sir?
Good place to practice boat control.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. The Hiwassee is deeply underrated in my opinion. Of course, most of the people I know treat the Ocoee like it's a playground, so this is pretty tame for them. Oh Lord. That old man is going to need rescuing about 5 or 6 times.
What?
I said that old man is going to need rescuing about 5 or 6 times. He's in an open cockpit.
Oh yeah.
He'll be fine on this one, but the next one he won't.
Hey, yeah.
Well, he ain't fine on this one either. He's already gone. Yeah, he's done. You can hand that to him.
Probably gonna need to get towards that owl thing, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's going to have a hard time because that's a
Yeah,
2000.
you may have to ride this down. You what? May have to ride this down a little bit. You may have to ride this down a little bit.
You've got about a 2,000 pound boat right now.
Yeah, let go of that boat. Because if you get in front of it, it's going to sink you. Maybe get it to the edge down here. I don't know. What do you think, Chris?
We can try.
I'm about to go over.
That little spot right there, be careful of it.
Where? Right in front of me?
Well, to your right. There you go. Do your best to kick off to that side as hard as you can.
It's not hard.
Kick your legs off to that side and keep your legs up. Well, if you're gonna be in bad trouble if you keep coming this way.
I can't get up.
Yeah, well, you may need to let go of it and go back yonder.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm on the bottom now.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't walk this way, you're good.
I hate to break this to you, but you're in for a long day.
Do what?
Him. I just said he's in for a long day because that's about as tame as the drops get. You got 3 more places you're gonna sink. I hate it. I've done that.
bottom. Better than I was.
Just thinking it.
Well, the bad thing is the flow is about to increase by like 10-fold, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
You might be risking me in a minute.
Nah, you're fine.
I'm on bottom now.
If I were you, and I'm being super honest, after you get that boat drained out, I would do my best to kind of float around the top of that right there, go that way, and get off this river. What just happened to you just now is going to happen to you about 3 more times in the next mile.
Yes.
Except it's going to be a lot worse.
How am I going to get off of it? How am I going to get out?
You can get out anywhere right there.
How am I going to get down back to truck there?
Hitch your ride.
Huh?
Hitch your ride.
You see my truck up here this year?
Nobody's going to, I hope nobody will take it. But I would do my best to get off the river. Whoever let you come on the river with that open cockpit didn't do you no favors.
Yeah, okay. Well, I know I did myself. I'm 76 and I'm stupid.
Well, you know what? What's your name?
Wayne.
Wayne. I did the same exact thing last August. I came out here for therapy or whatever in that same boat. And I did that same thing right there.
Yeah.
And then I did it 3 more times before I got to the bottom of the river. By the time I got to the bottom, I was about dead, and I went home to my wife and I said, baby, we got to get a different boat.
Well, I need a skirt for when I need them.
Well,
A ducky would work all right.
yeah, ducky would work great. They don't make skirts for that, and that's also a wreck boat. It's not made to go over those rocks.
Yeah.
You'll get hurt.
I was trying to avoid it during time.
Yeah, but the problem is where you're at right now, you're not going to be able to. And if you go that way, this channel narrows up a whole bunch. There's a rapid right there called the Needle, like right here. And if you get stuck in that flow, there's a pretty good whirlpool at the bottom of it. It won't be any fun.
Take the bite. Get around this island.
What I would do is I'd use that log right there to help empty my boat, and then kind of fish myself around and go to the shore.
Okay.
Good luck, Wayne.
Guys, I appreciate your help. Thanks a lot.
Good luck, brother.
Careful out here. Right. You can drown.
God bless, man.
Yeah, God bless.
Yeah, I feel you, brother. Nathan, I saw him coming, and I saw the boat he was in. I was like, oh hell, this is not going to be pretty.
He said we're gonna have to do a rescue. Yeah.
I just didn't think it was going to happen right there, but as soon as that cockpit tipped over, I was like, oh, it's over.
The water's a little stronger than it looked from the road.
Yeah, for sure.
'Cause I looked at it and I was like, yeah, I'll be all right. It's stronger when I got in it.
There's pretty good flow right here. There's going to be an island ahead of you on river right of the island. There's some pretty good boils and a good whirlpool. Not a great place to roll, so if you flip there, I'd wait a few seconds before you set up.
Roll back up.
Yeah, and then
What's your take on going through it? Do you just use the tri-power art through it?
well, I actually like going through the Needle. There's a little rock ahead of it where the flow goes over it. That's one way to go. If you square up on river right, just paddle through it. River left, there's a pretty good flow and then a real big calm spot afterward.
I'll have to follow you. I'll try to swim around
If you don't feel comfortable with the Needle, after I'm gonna go up that rock and then kind of cut her right. If you're not warm and cozy with it, just go left of me and you'll be fine.
here. Left of you?
Yeah,
Left of the island or just left of you?
both.
Okay.
going on, Augie? It's very cold. I was just talking about you on your wave up yonder. I've taken it upon myself to name that wave after you.
Oh, I love it, man. Right on.
Augie's wave.
Yeah. I try to get to where it loosen my hips.
Yeah, me too.
How you like that boat?
I love it. It's the best boat I've ever had. Hands down, man. It's the first boat I've ever been in that actually fits me.
Right.
So it makes it.
Like this boat's good.
Yeah. I've been paddling with another old fella named Doug. He's got the 9R2. He loves that thing.
That's too long.
Yeah.
That boat there, I think this is 8
Me paddling this has him wanting one of these.
Oh, that one. I like it. It's skinny.
Yeah.
It's
The
skinny.
funny thing is, I'd already got the large, and I went to knock to pick it up, and they had a medium sitting up in the demo rack.
Right.
And I said, hey, Ren, do you care if I just sit in that just for the hell of it? I knew I wouldn't fit. I sat down and I fit like a charm. I said, oh, I medium.
Yeah, that's what you like. A large.
It's a barge.
Large ain't no good.
Yeah, no, it's big.
Yeah. See, that one rolls easy like this.
Oh, I love the way this sucker.
Waterline, look at you. You gotta reach up to the
Yeah.
bars or nothing.
Yeah. So Nathan, this is Augie. Augie, Nathan.
Not all Nathan.
He's the Augie's wave.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is up old people's hips.
But yeah, I mean, this is what you saw him doing. It's a great place for that.
Yeah.
The water's just too cold for me right now.
Yep. You already got your plug.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I get too much water in my ears. I don't want to get them all. I don't want to end up with surgery.
I've rolled so many times. I got bones broken in my ears.
Yeah.
And I just said, you know, I'm going to cut that out. And I'm like, oh.
Were you out here yesterday?
Huh?
Were you out here yesterday?
Yesterday, no. I went to some a crawfish boil.
Oh, okay.
And I had never ate crawfish before. And glad before it done, everybody thought I was from New Orleans.
I came around 3 Shoots yesterday and eddied out right there and looked up, and there's like 30 kayakers right in front of me. Like, damn, where'd y'all come from? Let me go in and go.
So this is my first time down this river.
Oh, for real?
Yes, sir.
That's nice, buddy.
Thank you.
Everybody likes them.
Ended up on that rock right there.
Oh, you got stuck?
Yeah, for a minute. I got right off of it there, and then came down this backside.
Yeah.
It's a better option than trying to peel back out this way.
Yeah.
I'll catch that little edge above that rock.
Uh-huh.
Surf that way.
So you're coming up right behind this rock right here?
At one generator, I can actually attain right here pretty easy, but two, I can't get up.
The older I get, the harder.
Yeah, stuff's
I
hurting.
used to be able to do it in the play mode. I was like, hey, watch this shit. Up there, yeah, whee!
Yeah.
4 or 5 times.
Spencer's the one that got me trying that crap, and now I can't give up trying.
Get your legs stuff going better.
Yeah, yeah.
You really want to get your legs.
Sorry about that.
boat there is perfect for you.
What Spencer got you to doing?
Attaining right here. It was a challenge way back, I don't know, August or September of last year, and what I was telling Augie is that one generator I can get up actually just fine, but with two, I've never done it. At least not in one of these. I've done it in my wet potato. I've got a Stomper 90 at the house.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a smooth edge bottom wet potato.
Oh.
It's a little short boat from Liquid Logic that doesn't have no edges at all, and in that I can just slide over everything kind of. But I hate paddling it because I have no control.
Spinning circles in that.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, after I had edges, I went back to I tried that one day and I was like, oh hell, get me out of this thing.
How do you like that coat?
I like it.
Pretty stable.
Oh, it's very stable. I mean, it got me over at the very end.
I just don't have the arm strength.
Oh yeah, there it is.
So Nathan, on this side, if you're by yourself, it's a good place to practice combat rolls.
Yeah.
Because you got a lot of flow, and it's 30 foot deep.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And that deep channel goes all the way down the under.
What if I swim? Come back this way?
I'd go that way.
Try to get over to that side?
Yeah. And then the other side.
Get pulled out this way probably.
Yeah, you will. The other side, and that's what I was talking about, if you know, if we had a couple people one day in some warmer conditions.
Yeah.
That's a great place. That's almost like
Yeah.
That's almost like Whirlpool over there at the Cartacay.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite that good, but pretty close.
Yeah.
But some definitely good boily water over yonder.
Yeah, I saw it when I came through. I stuck close to the island. And
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I see where you get in a little trouble.
Oh yeah.
There.
It fools a lot of people because it looks all tame and stuff.
Oh, I can see it boiling.
It's not. But then the other kind of terrifying thing is when you see this dry,
Yeah.
this right here is just Swiss cheese.
Oh yeah.
So you don't want to come this way underwater.
Yeah.
But it's also a good place to ferry and to practice boat control and it's a lot.
Gotta get that draw better.
It's a lot more flow than you think in that spot. Right there, where you see me trying to go, at one generator, there's a nice green path. You can just go straight up. Yeah, but it too, the flow is just too much for my old arms.
Yeah, you end up hurting your shoulder. Trying to push up to it.
Anyway, this place is real popular.
Yeah.
With the play boaters. They'll come out here and stern squirt, and every once in a while you'll see the squirt boats.
Yeah.
There's also a really good spot for the squirt boats down there called the Leslie. Somebody told me it was 60 foot deep. I don't know if I believe it or not, but anyway, you gonna play or you gonna go down river?
It don't matter. Right now I'm trying to make sure I get confident.
I'm not in a hurry, man. I'm not in a hurry. So whatever builds confidence for you, you tell me.
Yep. Hill out.
Yeah, that's something I... Yeah. My bad, brother. I looked up, I was like, what's happening? What's happening? I thought somebody was playing football and they just scored.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that, yeah, the rewind. What's that? Nathan, you want going down? Yeah, man. Augie, have a good one, man. Good to see you. Hey, holler sometime during the week, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm out here 5 days a week.
Okay, cool.
Thought somebody scored a touchdown a while ago.
Oh yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
It's like, wow. I'm sure you can hear it.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Yeah, I know.
Nervous.
So, I mean, if I were you, I mean, the flow out here is not that bad. I mean, you can 45 up, you know, nose upstream and kind of scout anything.
Yeah.
River left, there's a 2 foot, I mean, it's called 3 foot drop, but there's a little, actually the first drop is about 1.5 feet maybe. And then maybe 100 yards up, there's 3 foot drop on river left. About where my nose is pointed right now.
Yeah.
From there over, it starts to just be a couple little steps down.
Okay.
If you go too far right, it gets really manky.
Okay.
And it can actually booger you up because there'll be boulders where you don't want them to be.
Yeah.
What kind of bird is that? Do you know?
No. Egret?
No, it's not. I don't know what it is. I'm a little bit of a bird guy, and I'm...
Yeah, I've got the Cornell bird song app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, you would... Look, there's his boat.
Yep.
He must have let go of it. I hope he's okay. Shit.
Well, why didn't he go off? When did he pass? He should come all the way over here.
He wouldn't have. Maybe that's not his boat.
That's on the railroad. That's somebody else in the open cockpit boat.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody else had a bad day.
Yeah.
I hope he took our advice and got off the river. Yeah, those are, yeah, over there is a little barbecue pit.
Okay,
And some
camp spot.
Yeah, well, whenever I passed that place where I told you it was the tables,
Yeah.
that's what that is.
Okay.
And that's why I was pointing it out, because that's a great place to park, ferry across, and you're right there.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the play spot. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, very good place to work if you're interested in working. So if you, that's what I was saying, over there on river left, you got a little bit of a drop.
Oh yeah,
And then it steps down over here. It looks kind of the same right here, except a little bit bigger. And it's about the same proportions too.
Have you like went off that and moved it and everything yet?
Yeah. So far I'm a little too trepidatious about my new plastic, which Doug keeps making fun of me, but I'm like, man, it's new. There is a fantastic boof rock right there, but I never hit, even when I try to. I'll show you on the other side. If you,
So where are we going off here?
I'm gonna go probably 15 feet to the left of that rock.
To the left of it?
Yeah. So right there is a fantastic boof rock. I've hit it once by accident, and I mean somebody got somebody got a good look at it, and they said, "Man, that was the best boof we've seen." And of course, I didn't even know I did it. But and you can see it kind of steps down.
This is gonna be a great little playground for me.
Oh, it's a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
The next rapid is called Three Bears.
Yeah.
It stretches across the whole river, and it's really just kind of it's kind of a read and run, manky kind of situation, but there's a lot of opportunity in it to jet ferry, to boat control, and there's also some spots where if you're not careful, it will booger you up. River left, when you first come into it, there's a little drop, maybe yay far, but the pour over is a little sneaky. It's actually it's pretty sticky right there, so if you try to turn around and surf that, it'll hold you pretty well and it'll side surf you. At Three Bears, there's Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear. Papa Bear's river left, Mama Bear's river middle, Baby Bear's river right. Baby Bear is the one that everybody always goes to 360. When you go into that pour over right there, it will 360 you whether you like it or not, unless you're just really good, you know. But in between most of this stuff, there's quite a bit of calm water, which you can see. It's foggy all the time, but I've not seen it this foggy. I normally die in this my battery normally dies in this rapid.
So this is the bears right
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
Right. So
It-
mama bear in the middle, baby bear right,
Yep.
Papa bear left.
Yeah, and all of them are just pour overs. Some of them have a little bit of a drop here and there. Normally what I do is I start river left and just kind of read and run through the bank. And I'll end up kind of popping out right by baby bear. It's okay, I'm not chasing you. That's an osprey right there. No, it's an osprey, dude. Much to eat and run. It's a great place for jet ferrying.
Yeah. If you can start from there and end up way over here, it'd be perfect.
Yeah. That's mama bear. That pour over.
Okay.
That pour over right there is baby bear. It's very deceiving. I'm gonna head over here and maybe use the little boys' room, but change my battery for sure.
Okay.
There's a little break area right here. I'm not gonna get out.
Huh?
I'm not gonna get out.
Give us some room.
Yeah. No, I was just saying that
What?
I was just saying I wasn't getting out here. I've heard people tell me that. Well, you're about to get pushed into current there, Boudreaux. So there's an island directly in front of you.
Okay.
River left of that island is some pretty spicy little rapids for a short distance.
Okay.
River right of that island is just kind of more of the same of that, except bigger waves.
Okay.
This is just what I normally do, but I normally kind of start on river left, and one of my favorite waves in the world is right there. I try to surf it for a few seconds or minutes or whatever it'll keep me. It depends on flow, really. And then what I actually normally do is kind of surf the waves all the way over to river right, and go down river right.
Okay.
If you'd prefer the heavier rapid or the spicier stuff, we can go river left. It's up to you.
You're guiding me today.
Well, I mean, what would you prefer? Just kind of surfing or spicy?
Yeah, let's go spicy. Why not?
Okay. Well, I'll still catch the first couple waves.
Okay.
It's going to look deceiving, but there's actually a lot of flow right there. If for some reason you have to get out of your boat, which I don't think you will, but if for some reason you did, just keep your feet up, because there's a couple low spots right in front of you. Yeah, there's a couple waves that I'll catch kind of going into the rapid. I mean, if you want to go on by, that's fine. It doesn't last long at all. I mean, it's definitely just class 2. But there's actually nothing on the river that's 3. The closest thing you'll get, people will say Devil Shoals is 3, but it's not true. It's not. It might be 2+ on a good day, depending on flow. I'm saying that, man. The other day, Doug saw it at really low flow, and he said it was a straight up 3 at low flow. So, I haven't seen that yet. What's that?
Your log's loose.
Would you do me a favor?
Yeah, I'm not trying to grab that.
Thank you, brother. That's embarrassing. That's like having your paddle upside down. Wrong flow for today. Yeah, he's going on down, I guess. You okay?
That would have flipped me probably my third.
I couldn't hear you, Nathan.
That one probably would have flipped me my third.
Oh,
I would have tried that one.
right. Yeah. There's actually quite a bit of flow right here. It's a good place to surf if you want to. Yeah, anyway. You good? I can never stay on that wave. Ever. It's deceiving. This little wave right here, believe it or not, is super good. And it's got a deceiving amount of power too.
Really gotta get that draw stroke down.
Yeah. It's a good spot though.
Yeah.
A lot of people in little play boats will go up there to the top of that wave right there and just sit there and peel out, and you know, it's a great place to practice peeling out if you're like me and don't know how. Of course, you can see me up there right now doing it. Not.
Well, that thing is pretty safe to come down and by myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I just look through that.
Yeah. After that, you're pretty flat for a pretty good ways.
And I got stern bags too.
Right.
And the boat will sink on me.
And just up here, we're gonna kind of cut through the woods. I call it the jungle cruise. So if we were to come left or river right of that island up there instead of left, you can't see it from right here, but you can kind of see those little waves right there.
Yeah.
There's a big boulder right there, and that's the spot that they call the Leslie. That's where the squirt boaters will go.
That's for what?
The squirt boaters will go.
Oh, okay.
And you can sit there and see them do their mystery move and, you know, disappear like 30 feet underwater. They actually come from all over to go to that spot. It's a real famous spot. I like going that way because I always film the geese right there. But right here, I generally kind of make my way back to the main channel, which is over yonder. And then we'll have 3 shoots after this. 3 shoots. That's the other real big play spot on the river, other than the 2 biggest play spots on the river are probably the Needle,
Yeah.
which we already passed up, and then 3 shoots. I don't know why they call it 3 shoots though, because there's like 6 shoots. Real manky right here. Man, they are letting out a lot of water right now. I'll get out your way. It's one of those good long green surf waves. Kind of gentle, but it's a lot of fun. It's really pretty on a clear day. You can just sit there and watch the water come over the bedrock. I kind of like those long green waves.
Over here on the right now.
What's that?
Surf that right there.
Uh-huh. bedrock. They're grabby. Looks like the sun's trying to come out.
So on the river left over there, that water's just pushing over to that bank that was over there.
What's that, sir?
Where that water's pushing to that side of the bank, there's nothing really over there. River left it when we were first going in all this.
No, that's just big open space.
No.
A lot of people will go that way just because the current will take you there.
Yeah.
But if you do, you're going to be paddling an extra quarter mile almost
Nice.
of flat water.
Yeah.
Which, coming up around here, there's some flat water for a bit. Then there's some kind of choppy stuff. There's one spot that's actually got really good flow. Can play in it or not. It's up to you. It's up to you. And then after that is 3 chutes. After 3 chutes is some flat water again for probably long enough that a lot of people will kick their skirt off and put their feet out.
Yeah.
Or you can paddle through it. And then there's devil shoals after that. And then some mank and then the takeout. So we're probably 45 minutes from the end or so.
Okay.
Really pretty fog.
Yeah. When did you move up to this area?
Me and Carrie bought the house we're in, well, 8 years ago.
Okay.
I started paddling, like I was telling that old man that was the exact story of how all this started. I ended up having a lot of time off and whatnot, and I was out here doing a lot of fishing, and Carrie went out and bought me a fishing kayak. And so I was out here fishing one day, and I decided to myself, I'm gonna go downstream. And I was down there at 411, just under the bridge, and I was in the same exact Pelican that man had, that same open cockpit design.
Yeah.
And I drove up until I found Hiwassee Outfitters, caught a ride with them up to Powerhouse, so all the way up. And the man asked me, he said, "You sure you want to go downstream in that?" "Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing." And I thought I did. I thought I knew how to paddle. And I went over that first drop that man went over, and that's the first place I swam. And it was a super sunny, bright day, and I'm a lot stronger swimmer than he is.
Yeah.
And I know that by the time I got done, when I saw that man, I was like, man, you need to get out the river.
Yeah.
Because in this fog, I mean, he's prone to get lost out there and get in serious trouble.
He won't be able to see any boulders or anything until he's right up on them.
No, yeah, he was not set up for a good scenario. But at any rate, I was telling the truth. At the end of that thing, I was kind of hooked, even though I didn't know anything about what I was doing. I was kind of hooked.
You knew you wanted to do better at this. Yeah.
And so I went home and I talked to Carrie and said, "Baby, we need to get a different boat." And I found that Liquid Logic Stomper, that Stomper 90. And that dude me and Augie were talking about, he was kind of my coach for a while.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to boogie over that way a little bit. There's just, it's not bad or anything, it's just manky. You'll leave a lot of plastic right there. And with this fog, you can't see nothing. I actually feel bad for anybody out here that don't know where they're at.
That would be me.
Yeah, well, I know it kind of like the back of my hand at this point. Some kind of heavy flow in the middle, lots of little tiny surfing opportunities. Yeah, I'm gonna surf a little bit. What's that? What's that?
Getting better at burying.
Right on.
Good practice today.
Oh yeah. Wow. Feels like we're in the middle of a cloud. So have kind of the same choice here as before. Can go river right or river left. River right, nobody goes that, very few people go that way except me and Doug. River left is where Three Chutes is, and then Devil Shoals. River right is 3 or 4 little rapids. Probably great places to picnic and stuff if you have the family. If we go down Three Chutes, the chute to the far right, which is where I'm going to go, has the most flow.
Okay.
As you're coming down it, you can square up to it if you want, which is what Doug does. I don't. I kind of go to the right side of the tongue and then eddy out on the right. The chutes gradually get lesser from the right to the left. And then river left is just kind of choppy mank. This right here is just choppy stuff. There is some flow right there in the middle, river middle. The rapid is a little bit further up. Same as the other ones, you'll see an island or a series of islands. And like I say, you'll see where I go. I'm assuming you want to go through Three Chutes? Got more water in here than I thought. That stupid drain plug. Well, I'm trying to give him directions, but you can't see nothing. Hell, I can't see where I'm going. it'll recirculate you back in there pretty quick. Yeah, as you can tell, there's a bunch of flow right there. And that's a great place to do all kinds of play work. That spot, I don't ever personally play here because you've got two currents coming in at the same time. And when you try to get on that wave right there, it will toss you like a bucking bronco. This is where I want to come one day whenever I am really feeling frisky with some warmer weather, because it's a great place if you swim right here. Big, wide open, no big deal, you know.
Not the practice combat rolls.
Yeah, it's a good place for it, that's for sure. If you go to the right of that island, it's just kind of a sheer little drop. Nobody goes that way. The next several chutes kind of get gradually less as you go, but they still have a lot of flow as well. Up here in between this and Devil Shoals is a creek that everybody calls Pea Creek. It's because you stop to pee there, and I'm gonna stop to pee there. And then it's actually a great place to roll too if you want to roll.
Okay.
I'm going to, and you're close enough to the end that if you're cold, it's no big deal. But we're gonna go all the way from here back over yonder. Now the sun comes out. Still in the cloud bank, huh? The creek first, and then Devil Shoals.
Okay.
It's the one that everybody says is a 3, but it's not.
Okay.
You've got some splashy stuff at the entrance, and then a little. I mean, if you paddle the Nantahala, it's nothing. I mean, it's just a wave train, and it's not a very big one. I will say that coming into it, there's a little boulder on river left. The flow. Don't misunderstand the statement. It's not meant to be a comparison, but the flow is kind of like table saw. You've got flow coming in from 2 directions, but only for just that one little spot. But if you're not careful, though, what I'm getting at is it'll try to toss you to the right when you're not expecting it. Yeah, you can see the opening. See where that dead tree's poking out? That tree's new. I don't think that was here yesterday, actually. Or maybe it was and I just didn't notice it. What's going on, Hopper? What are you doing? Good? Nice to meet you.
You having a good day?
Oh yeah?
Me too.
Yeah, we saved an old man a little while ago. I think he was about to die.
Oh, jeez.
He was coming down in an open cockpit Pelican.
Oh, good Lord.
And as he was coming down the first drop, we were watching him. Nathan, this is Joe.
Hey,
Joe,
Nathan.
Nathan.
I'm good, man. You?
All
right.
We both looked at him at the same time and we're gonna have to rescue him. And about 2 minutes later, we had to rescue him.
Is he all right?
I don't know.
Walking, or is he going to continue?
Well, our counsel was to
Get out and walk.
empty your boat and get to the side.
Yeah.
Because where he was coming right up to the needle, and it wasn't going to get any better.
He was already, he looked like he was ready.
Yeah, he was. That one rapid ate his lunch. But we got to see Augie up there at the needle teaching some teaching.
Augie at the foot in and then halfway down.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
in his favorite waves. He's just like,
I introduced him to Augie's wave.
yeah. Good stuff.
But anyway, I'm gonna go up here and relieve myself and maybe roll a couple times.
Yeah, I just did everything that God told me on Thursday. It all just finally fell together.
Good.
I was cheating though. I started doing hip snaps with the little inflatable. That's supposed to go over your paddle.
Oh, I've seen that.
It's a waste of time to do that, but you blow it up and just hold on to it
Yeah.
and practice your hip snaps.
I've done it
Man.
holding it out.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just doing hip snaps with that.
Cool.
The roll felt good for a change.
Good.
Like no strain on my shoulder at all.
Yeah, I love this boat.
Like hands coming up here and everything.
Nice to see you.
Hey, I'm Nate, by the way.
I'm sorry about that.
What did you say your name was? Jason. Nice to meet you.
That's great.
Huh?
Yeah, Spite of the thunderstorm, it's been a great day.
Yeah,
Apparently it's going to be super high. It'll be like 95 when we start.
right on. Yeah, I think we just came through a cloud bank.
Yeah. That felt good.
This is what do you found?
Oh, it's a rewind.
Oh,
Medium.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice, I didn't recognize that. I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
Well, it's the medium. I think you're in the large.
Yeah, yeah.
We got
Well, that
this.
guy's supposed to bring the RPM max, but he didn't show it.
Are you the person looking for that?
Yeah, why? Was he looking for me?
Yeah, he asked me if I was looking for him.
Okay.
I said no, and then I said, what boat do you have? And he said RPM Max. I said, no, that's not me.
Is that a liquid logic?
No, it's a dagger.
Dagger?
Yeah, it's a dagger.
It's like from 90,
Okay.
98 or 99.
Yeah, he was looking for you.
Yeah, I figured I'd catch him when I get out.
He looked pretty frustrated when I saw him about 2.5 hours ago.
But he was at the footer or the takeout?
He was at the rail bridge, at the takeout, the main takeout.
That's before you went up.
Uh-huh.
So like 1:30?
Yeah, I saw him about 1:45.
Yeah, he was supposed to be there between 12 and 12:30.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. He wants to get rid of that boat sometime.
Yeah. He asked me if I wanted
Get a good price then.
He asked me if I wanted to buy it, and I said no, thank you. I appreciate it though.
I'm not buying any more boats without paddles.
Right.
Did I?
How many boats?
He has a lot.
Now I got the code for rewinding and
Okay.
This is the best choice I've ever made right here. Well, the other day when I saw you and I was still in that Indra, I was still trying to make excuses for the Indra.
Yeah,
I'm so glad I didn't.
yeah. Hey, if you don't like the boat, get rid of it.
Yeah.
This is,
I mean, I've bought and sold 3 this year.
well, and this is the medium.
I've made money on it.
I had the large all,
medium?
yeah. So I had the large all set up, and I was just sitting there staring at the medium. They had a medium standing up in the demo rack, and I asked the boat buyer, I said, can you just drop that down out of curiosity? I know it won't fit in it. But he dropped it down and I felt like a charm, and I said, can we please swap the large for the medium? Because I'm in the weight range.
Yeah.
What's your weight?
I'm 165.
Okay.
So I mean,
Really? Yeah.
so for me, I mean, this boat is, I mean, there's 0 problems in this boat.
You're kind of in between a lot of boats like that.
Yeah, no, he's got a difficult
Tall and big feet.
Yeah, small.
See you later, Joe.
Nice meeting you. Nathan. Yeah, Nathan.
My poor little camera just came apart on me when I changed the battery.
Oh,
It's the 12.
no.
Or no, it's the 11. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think I've got the 7. I haven't bought a new one since. I had it back when the 3 came out.
Yeah. I've been hard on this poor little thing. Of course, I wear it every single time I paddle, so.
We got 2 successful rolls.
Awesome, brother.
First try.
Awesome. Well, good.
This boat's really
Yeah, they are. Well, you ready going down then?
Yep.
Cool. Oh, I feel a lot better. I'm relieved.
Yeah.
I also had about a gallon of water in my boat too. I wonder why.
Your drain plug's open again.
Yeah. I was seeing if you caught it. I was so happy about getting relieved, I think.
Alright, you're good now.
Good man. Alright. We're pretty much right on top of Devil Shoals.
Okay.
So it's super short little rapid. It's a strong eddy line coming out of it though, so if you eddy out, it's a spicy eddy line.
Okay.
We'll
see what happens.
Yeah,
You have to put that roller test.
yeah, my intent is just to go straight on through and go on. Okay. Yeah, it's 2 plus.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can see why I say, I mean, it's not a 3.
Yeah. That's 2 plus.
Yeah, there's just not enough consequence to be a 3. You know, I mean, because if it spits you out, you're just gonna float for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to avoid, you know, which I think that's what makes a 3 a 3.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it has to be. I think as the difficulty and danger ramps up.
Right. This is super manky up here. I kind of go back over to the main channel just a little bit. I mean, it's kind of whatever you want. I mean, there's nothing here. It's just a bunch of rocks. There is a couple good surf spots if you're in the mood.
big rapid toward the river.
Yeah, that's the biggest they have.
Kind of like Nantahala, save the best for last.
Yeah, except Lesser Wester's a lot more than that.
Yeah.
At least my poor little butt thinks so anyway.
You know, my head thinks so.
Right on. Yeah, it's funny though, like I said, when I came over that after I swam, Doug said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I did." He said, "Did you hit anything going into top hole?" And I said, "No, I didn't. I didn't hit nothing." Little did I know. Like 3 days later, my butt started hurting.
Yeah.
And it hadn't stopped hurting since.
I flipped over as soon as I hit it. And way over it upside down, still
Yeah.
in the boat.
Yeah,
So my head was scraping across. Well, I had a helmet on. My helmet was scraping rocks.
right. The funnest time I ever had until until somebody started talking a little bit of poo-poo. But I went straight square into top pole in an axiom. And that's not a good idea. Of course, it loaded my tail immediately and stood me straight up in the air. And I swear to God, Nathan, I was like this, like looking straight up. And I remember it. I mean, time kind of slowed down a little bit and I was like, man, this is awesome. And then I came down, and when I came down, I was facing 45 upstream.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this ain't good.
Yeah.
And I took one good stroke before I was gone. And I remember thinking, I have never seen so many bubbles in my life.
I was at the Whitewater Center in this boat.
Uh-huh.
And you can catch that stern. And I went over a set of rapids, got the stern, same thing, stood me straight up in the air.
Uh-huh.
So it just stood me up and just flopped me straight down.
Right. Well, that must have been cool.
Well, thanks. One of these scrapes on this helmet came from that.
Right.
Yes, I moved here. Well, I moved to Asheville last November. But I've been coming up here doing work and family vacations and stuff for years.
Right.
I was living in Augusta, one point managing an archaeological lab and driving up here every weekend.
That'd be neat.
So when I took this new position, I was like, they said I could live pretty much where I wanted. And they had an office in Asheville.
Right.
So I was like, well, I know where I'm going to move. Haven't regretted it whatsoever. Love it.
Yeah. Asheville's a little too big for me. I like where I'm at in my little country town.
Well, I just wanted to get to Western North Carolina.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you.
To get Southern Appalachian. So is this our full house?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is it. It's also a good place to roll if you wanted to roll here too, but if you've already caught a couple.
Yeah.
I'm not going to risk my...
I don't want to fell one and go out with no confidence.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Yeah, when I was changing my battery a while ago, the whole side panel where the battery goes just come right off. I was like, well, it's been time for a new one for a while. I think it's really time for a new one now.
How are your batteries holding up on that? Are they?
Batteries are doing a lot better than the camera's doing. I guess I've been rough on this sucker.
That's what it's made for.
Did you find the boat you're looking for?
I thought that was it.
Oh.
Would that be it? You need a towel?
What's that?
Compare these boats now. Length is about the same. You got more volume, especially in this style.
Oh yeah, it's not a half slice.
Yeah.
It's a river runner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got.
How do you like the outfitting on that?
Believe it or not, man, as much as people gripe about that prawn outfitting, and that's what I was worried about, that seat is more comfortable. I've got in my new Axiom, I've got the new Ergo, that outfitting right there.
Yeah.
The Ergo Contour or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, that seat right there is more comfortable to me than that one.
I believe it. I mean,
I didn't think it would be, but it is.
I don't know if I